Oh! 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 No! Oh, Kumas! No, no, no! Cliffhanger! I lost! Ah! Hey guys, what's going on? Too Lazy for Life here, bringing you another episode of Fate Zero. Episode 18. And oh man, the last two episodes... Oh, Jesus Christ. As of the recording of this video, it's only been like a day and a half since I just got done with episode 16 and 17. And if you've seen my reaction, if you've seen the videos I've uploaded of 16 and 17, you know my thoughts on those two episodes, okay? You'll know my thoughts. Roller coaster. Those two episodes absolutely destroyed me for the rest of the day. There was so much to take in, so much to process. It took me the entire day up until bed for me to go and, you know, think over what on earth I just watched during that day. So now we're going on to episode 18. It looks like we're going to finally get to see Kiritsugu's backstory, his childhood. This is gonna be interesting, very, very interesting. Let's go. Oh, it's Kid Kiritsugu. Going for the big rock, huh? So this island is like some tropical remote island, and Mr. Japanese Kiritsugu here just ended up on this island. Why does his dad look a little bit like Tokyomi? Excuse me? Get them to work on humans? Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking of something else with that dialogue. It's been a long day. Christ. Oh, man. How did these two even end up on this island? Oh, you're using that sacred talisman to just chop a melon, huh? That doesn't sound good at all. I've seen enough shows to know that if you're gonna prod around with that kind of stuff, you're gonna create an abomination. Oh, it didn't work.
君は間違いなく先生の後継ぎなんだよ。君はいつかケリーに引き継がせるために準備してるものばっかりなんだから。ケリーはさ、どんな大人になりたいの？
What do you want to be when you grow
お
up?
父さんの仕事を引き継いだら、どんな風にそれを使ってみたい？そう、世界を変える。
俺はそんなの内緒だよ。
大人になったケリーが何をするのか、私にこの目で見届けさせてよ。君の隣にいるから。いい？
Hiritsugu has himself a crush.
おはよう、父さん。キリツに、昨日、私の工房に入ったりしていないだろうな。入ってないよ。すぐ、今日は村に行くな。え？とにかく、家から出るな。
Don't leave the house. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Hey, he said don't leave the house. Oh, this can't be good. I'm not liking this. Oh shit, she stole from Kiritsugu's. What the heck?
お前、どうしたんだ？
What the? Oh my god. You just wanted to prove Sensei. You took his potion. Oh, so of course. Of course your research to gain immortality would turn people into zombies. Oh my. Did you kill her?
ケリー、ひとまずお前はここにいなさい。私は村に知らせに行く。
You didn't kill her, did you? Oh no! Oh no! You didn't! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh, even the priest. Everyone's gone. What the heck is that? Oh shit! It's that fucking woman that made Kiritsugu's bullets. Ooh, brains. Oh my god. The whole village is just gone. Vampires? Dead apostles. Nearly everyone on this island is now a dead apostle. Oh. And the Mages Association. So the Secret Service, basically. And then we have a mercenary here. Yeah, about that. He's my dad! Oh, what are you doing? Are you making a break for it? You son of a bitch! Look at what you did with your... Oh, burning all the evidence, are we? That's it? That's all you're gonna say? Oh, so we have another motherfucker here trying to reach the root. Oh, so that's how they probably ended up on this island. They had to probably have run away from the previous place. From what this guy's been doing. Did he just... You... Oh, you can't be serious! I was looking forward to season 2. And I said that, hey, season 1, you've seen nothing yet. Season 1 was just the calm before the storm. Season 2 is where all bets are off. All the shit hits the fan. All the chips are on the table. That was a figure of speech, okay? That was a figure of speech. I wasn't expecting the season to be just mind screwing me every single episode. From the first episode of this season, episode 14 until now, it's literally been no fucking chill since the start of this season. Every episode has just... I just got done with episode 16 and 17 and... I thought Kiritsugu's backstory episode was gonna be like a nice side story like Rin's, but... that's what I got. As if I didn't have enough stuff to think about from the previous 2 episodes. The series is like, hey, I got more for you. Hey, the punishment ain't over yet. The suffering ain't over yet. So, this episode of Fate Zero So it seems like this was what Saber was referring to, right? From episode 16, was it? Saber said somewhere along the line, something must have happened to you in the past that has turned you into such the bitter person that you are today. I honestly think this was it. This must have been it. This must have been what caused Kiritsugu to go from such a sweet, innocent, carefree, kind-hearted, loving child that he was shown in this flashback, in this backstory, to the merciless, emotionless, cold-hearted killer that we know him today. Know him in the current main story of Fate Zero. Kiritsugu used to live on this remote island, just based on the opening picture of this island. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. Where on earth are these guys? Kiritsugu wasn't born on this island. He ended up on this island because his fucking rat ass of a father has been researching zombies this entire time. And I'm guessing he fled to this island from a previous island after that experiment probably on that previous island had gone tits up. Kiritsugu and his father are essentially refugees, asylum seekers on this island, and Kiritsugu's dad, he set up a new shop, set up a new house on top of this island, is again on with the experiments. Kiritsugu's father seemed to be trying to experiment on trying to gain immortality, because it seems like this guy is just as much of a nutter as Tokiomi. He seems to also be hell-bent on searching for what's known as the root. Now, based on what I know so far from this show, the root is like the origin of the universe. It's like the origin of all things. I mean, I guess to a scientist, I mean, they're not scientists, they're mages, right? But I'm guessing if you can reach the origin of the universe, you can pull yourself some magical powers, some imagination you can find in the origin of the universe. That's about as far as I'm gonna try and understand what the root is. It's literally just it's the start of creation, and you can probably just find yourself some treasures there. I'm guessing that's just what the mages are looking for. Clearly, it seems like you can't find this thing in one single human lifespan, one lifetime. Kiritsugu's dad, he's been trying to find a way to essentially gain immortality, and therefore you can spend the rest of your life, you can spend the rest of eternity searching for that root. Then you won't be limited by the mortality of your decaying human body. Well, we can see how that fucking research turned out. I even had a suspicion with the moment Shirley was talking about, hey, your dad's now trying to progress further with the research of getting rid of mortality. I was like, I see where this is going. I've heard enough stories, I've seen enough shows about people tinkering with Mother Nature to know where this is going. And yeah, my hunch was correct. Because that girl, I thought she was smart. This is a remote island in the middle of nowhere. These people seem like, a primitive bunch of settlers. I didn't think that they would be, all that bright of a bunch. But I thought Shirley, based on how she was communicating with Kiritsugu, she seemed like a pretty competent, knowledgeable, well-read girl. No, dumb girl took a magic potion, right? Without even considering the possible side effects, and she turned into a zombie. She turned into a fucking zombie. And Kiritsugu, I'm guessing this is what made Kiritsugu the man he is today. Kiritsugu at that moment in time had a choice to make. Shirley was begging Kiritsugu to just end her life right there while she could still hold back the infection from totally taking over her and turning her into a mindless zombie. And it seems like Kiritsugu didn't do it. Kiritsugu couldn't bring himself to killing, I guess, the one he loved. And well, you can see you can see the fucking consequences of that, right? He let her go, she turned into a zombie, and she infected the rest of the island, and the whole island turned into zombies. So Kiritsugu sparing that one person cost the lives of everyone else on that island, which is probably the reason why now Kiritsugu is saying the whole sparing a few people is not worth the lives of the many. So I'm guessing that's how Kiritsugu has now adopted this whole for the greater good. The lives of the many are far outweigh the value of the lives of the few. They're far greater than the lives of the few sort of ideals and mentality that he's showing right now in Fate Zero. We got to see the church and the Mages Association turn up later on and just, completely exterminatus purged the island of the unclean. They wiped out the whole island. I think Kiritsugu was the last lone survivor. Oh, right. He's the last lone survivor of that island. because he ended up having to kill his own dad for what his dad has done to both Shirley and the rest of the island. I'm guessing he probably did it because if he hadn't done it, that woman, that executor, that mercenary probably would have done it anyway, would have tracked down Kiritsugu's dad and would have just finished the job herself. So I'm guessing that's the reason why. Otherwise, I'm guessing Kiritsugu is feeling very bitter about what his father had done, especially to his waifu. That was an absolute shock moment right there. I can't believe he actually went as far as just murdering his own father. You could see from my facial expression in that reaction. That part almost got me. I really started seeing a mist in front of my eyes when that happened. Him and that woman, Natalia, escaped from the island, and that was it. This series, man, is turning real dark. It was already dark. Now the dark meter's cranked up to over 9,000. It is getting really, really grim. Really fast right now. And the next episode, I think we're continuing on the story of Kiritsugu and now with Natalia. So we're going to see what that's all about, right? Kiritsugu just lost everyone that he loved on that island. It all stemmed from his own mistake. I mean, granted, it stemmed from the fact that Shirley took the fucking potion. But after that, everyone else that had to die on that island was because of Kiritsugu's mistake that he made. Because he was unwilling to put down Shirley at that moment in time. I'm guessing that's definitely going to eat away at Kiritsugu for the rest of his life. The amount of regret he must have felt for not having pulled that trigger. There was no gun at the time, but the ceremonial knife, that talisman, he didn't pull the trigger, and it led to some dire consequences. Alright, so yeah, that's all of my thoughts, guys, for episode 18 of Fate Zero. I need to lie down after this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed my reaction. If you liked what you've seen, leave a like, leave a comment down below, guys. Let me know your thoughts about where I'm up to right now with Fate Zero and anything else that you would like to leave for me to have a read, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon so that you always be kept up to date with all of my activities here on YouTube. Do the same thing for my other 2 YouTube channels. Links are given in the video description down below. All of my other network links, all of my other social links are also given down there, so go check them out, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for episode 19. Bye for now.